What are you doing to my coat? Okay.
Many of you are wondering what Hugh Jackman will do after Deadpool and Wolverine. Normally, we'd be left guessing, but not this time. We've got the scoop on Jackman's next move. He's gearing up for a Robin Hood adventure, and here's what we know about the upcoming movie. The upcoming film, The Death of Robin Hood, has only recently been properly announced, yet it's already generating significant buzz, especially with its star-studded cast and unique storytelling approach. Directed by Michael Sarnowski, known for his work on Pig and A Quiet Place Day One, the film stars Hugh Jackman as an older, wounded Robin Hood and Jodie Comer as a mysterious woman who tends to him.
Firewood. Relax your grip. Allow the bowl to rest in your palm. Now try.
Set in the later years of Robin Hood's life, the film follows an aging Robin Hood who, after a brutal battle, finds himself severely injured and in the care of Comer's enigmatic character. This setup introduces a fresh take on the mythology, focusing intensely on character development and dramatic tension. It diverges from traditional heroic tales to explore the darker, more introspective aspects of the legendary figure. Sarnowski recently spoke with Collider's Steve Weintraub about the project while promoting A Quiet Place Day One, revealing some intriguing insights into its development. When asked how long he had been working on the script, Sarnowski shared, "I wrote that script right before coming onto A Quiet Place. I kind of made a deal with myself where, if I was going to do a big studio movie, I wanted to make sure I had my smaller passion project in the wings that I could be thinking about. So I wrote it right before writing this, and have just kind of been playing with it in the background."
It's too long. I'm slowing you down. When do I actually get to, steal? Really like this coat. Well, now it's a jacket.
The project, which Sarnowski refers to as his smaller passion project, became increasingly important to him over time. Initially, when writing it, I wasn't sure if it was going to be my next movie, but I knew I wanted to have something I cared about. As I was going through this process, I was like, it's pretty obvious that it has to be that movie. I just kind of fell in love with it more and more. Then, as we brought these incredible actors on, it's where my heart's going to be for the next year, he explained. The Death of Robin Hood is set to begin filming in February 2025. Director Michael Sarnowski acknowledged the peculiar feeling of planning so far ahead, stating, "It is, but with movies, time collapses so much. You're shooting in February, that means you're going to start prepping in like November, and then suddenly it's like, well, November is only a handful of months away. The timelines compress pretty quickly, and there's so much to do. Location scouting, figuring this out and that out, and getting the whole team together." When asked whether the movie would be a two-hander in a house or feature action set pieces, Sarnowski said, "It's a little bit of both. It has a sort of different version of the epic Robin that we're used to, while also having a very intimate story that's going on throughout. So it'll have a little bit for everyone in that sense." The film is being produced by Lyrical Media and Ryder Picture Company, with financing from Lyrical Media and distribution from A24. It's aiming for a full theatrical release, targeting the 2025 to 26 award season. As more details emerge and additional cast members are announced, excitement continues to build around this fresh take on the Robin Hood legend. Stay tuned to Collider for more, and look for our full interview with Sarnowski soon.
Fight with stealth. Strike from the shadows. By the time they return fire, you're gone.
Unlike most Robin Hood adaptations that focus on the heroic outlaw's origins or his daring exploits against the rich, Hugh Jackman's Robin Hood seems to be a story about the legendary figure's guilt and trauma. While the movie may still have some action, its plot details suggest it will be more of an emotional drama about a former vigilante's struggles with salvation. The Death of Robin Hood's new approach to the familiar fable may not guarantee its success. However, it confirms that Hugh Jackman has signed up for a Robin Hood adaptation that is avoiding the mistakes of several failed reinterpretations. Michael Sarnowski teases how The Death of Robin Hood will differ from previous adaptations of the classic character. The movie was first announced in May 2024, with Sarnowski, fresh off the success of the Nicolas Cage-led Pig and ahead of A Quiet Place Day One's success, writing and directing the project and casting Hugh Jackman and Jodie Comer in the lead roles. Described as a dark retelling of the character, the movie is gearing up to start production in February 2025. During a recent interview with Collider for A Quiet Place Day 1's release, Sarnowski discussed the development of The Death of Robin Hood. In addition to describing the script as a smaller passion project, the writer-director explained how the movie will differ from prior adaptations of the character, confirming it will have action sequences, but will also be a very intimate story. Going all the way back to the early days of film, the classic tale of Robin Hood has been adapted over 70 times for the screen, with a wide variety of approaches taken to the character. Some of the more notable adaptations include the Errol Flynn-led 1938 classic, the Kevin Costner-led Prince of Thieves, the 2010 action drama pairing Russell Crowe and Ridley Scott for the fifth time, and Taron Egerton's 2018 effort. The majority of these adaptations have received mixed to negative reviews from critics, particularly as their tones become more somber and less swashbuckling. Sarnowski's tease of a more intimate story for The Death of Robin Hood might prove concerning for those looking for a more light-hearted adventure from the character. The last time the character got a strictly upbeat adaptation for the big screen was Mel Brooks's Robin Hood Men in Tights, which took a spoof-heavy approach to its structure, and despite mixed reviews, was a box office success and has become a cult favorite since. There is one recent period drama that might show just how The Death of Robin Hood could be a success with critics in the form of David Lowery's The Green Knight. Similarly, adapting a medieval classic tale with both an artistic and epic scope, garnering rave reviews from critics and bringing in a modest haul for A24 could work for Sarnowski. With the director now having shown diversity in his filmmaking skills between Pig and A Quiet Place Day 1, it's clear that Sarnowski has a strong grip on storytelling as a whole and could make his Robin Hood twist work. The Death of Robin Hood aims to offer a fresh and compelling take on a timeless legend, exploring the complexities of its characters and their struggles in a way that hasn't been done before. As the project moves closer to production, the anticipation continues to build, promising a unique and unforgettable cinematic experience. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.